in the first world, but culture shock to me was the fact that basic necessities in life that were luxuries for me growing up and for my sister and for my parents were actually just necessities in this country. And I don't mean I grew up in a 500 square foot flat is what we call an apartment back home. Mom, dad, myself and my sister, 4 people grew up there, and everybody lived life the same way. We'd have electricity for about 6 to 8 hours every single day. It didn't matter what season it is. It gets super hot in Bombay, India, because I'm right on the beach. Crazy humidity. Like if Houston thinks you guys have humidity, you haven't seen the one that I grew up in Bombay. Water would come only for about 4 hours every single day. And our whole life was scheduled around these times. Parents that were affluent took their kids out to movie theaters and malls because it was air conditioned in the afternoon. But the rest of us just had to, live life the way it was. When I shared with Rob as my customer yesterday that in the monsoon season we didn't have power, literally it would flood our city and we would not have electricity for 7 days straight. The only way at the time to get entertained is around candlelight. You play cards, your radio runs out of battery, so then you request your dad to sing songs. That's the only way that you can entertain yourself. Now, the one sure shot way of getting out of this life was if you did well at school. Because if you did, you could get a scholarship to go to America. And so academics were really, really big at home. And so my sister and I would stand underneath streetlights, holding our textbooks, reading through chapters that would be asked on the test the next day. Because oftentimes our tests would coincide with the monsoons. And that's how I got out of the life that I lived. None of these hardships ever made it breaking news of a TV channel. Here, if there's no electricity in the city for an hour, it's probably a terrorist attack. You're going to see it on breaking news, on your news channel, for sure. But back home, that's just how everyone lived, so no one complained about it. But when I came here, oh my God, I had my mom on Skype, and I kept flipping the switch like crazy, showing her, hey, any time of the day, there is power here. There's air conditioning here. I'll turn off the faucet, mom, the tap, check this out. Instant hot water. And guess what? Instant cold water. And so I'm like showing her all this stuff, and she's like, wow, you can shower anytime in America? Yes, mom, you definitely can. So when you come visit, you're gonna just love it here. So what I'm trying to get at, you guys, is the next time you go into your, today actually as a matter of fact, when you go back into your hotel room, do one favor for me, is think about it. When you flip that switch like habit, like clockwork, just think, what would happen if you flipped it, but there was no power in the room? Think about that. Because those little things are actually what people in the rest of the world are grateful for. Those little things is what gives you the attitude of gratitude. And that's what you want to bring when you go in a home. Now, I know I went a little bit long on my why, but I wanted to add color to it for you guys since I have this opportunity. So when I model it, I'll keep it tight, but I wanted to add some color for you guys so you see where a lot of us are coming from in our life. It's pretty amazing to see that. And so when I got this job with Solar City, and I share this with every customer, that I cannot believe how full circle my life has come. That I'm sitting in front of homeowners such as yourself, and I'm actually not just helping you conserve the resource I never had, but I'm actually going to be able to give you a choice of where you want that resource to come from. Do you want it to come from a dirty source? Coal, nuclear, fossil fuels? Or do you want it to come from a clean source? Think about how privileged you are. It's renewable, it's affordable, it's cheaper, we lock it in, gives you predictability, control, protection. You choose, because we are going to revolutionize the way this country uses electricity. It's going to be one rooftop at a time. So I am going to need your help, because I can't do this alone. I'm super passionate about it, but I do need your help to join me in this mission and help me to spread this word. to people that you know that you think can benefit from it. So that is, I think that the most powerful piece of stage one